This little section is about closed loop communication. I remember when I first went to sea, the speed at which I spoke and my slang that I used from Newfoundland was a real communication problem for me. And and also when I would ask, do you understand? The answer I would get is yes from a lot of the crew and officers as well. And when they actually didn't. Okay? So when I gave instructions, some guy would say yes to me, and I'd go away and come back, and it wasn't done the way I said it. What happened here? So the captain actually gave me a book called the Seven Yeses of the Filipino Language. And one of the yeses means, yes, I've heard words coming out of your mouth. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm saying yes to acknowledge that I've heard you say something. And once I realized that the word yes means different things in different nationalities, then I started working on my understanding of my closed loop communication. So I would never ever, even to this day, I wouldn't ask, do you understand? Because the answer is going to be yes in most cases. Even if I'm talking to a guy who speaks English, who I've grown up with, do you understand? Of course he's going to say yes. Because he doesn't want to lose face, he doesn't want to look stupid or like a dummy, especially in a group setting where you're having a morning meeting or a toolbox talk. Do you understand? And yeah, of course I do, yeah. That's the answer I'm going to get. So when we talk about closed loop communication, we want to be asking questions like, explain to me your role in this job, or explain to me how this is going to work. Demonstrate this. And then if they demonstrate the way you want, in the level that you want done, you understand that they understand. Okay? And that's the key to it, really. Making sure that when you're conveying an idea, that they understand what you're saying, and two, they're going to do your job to the level or the expectation that you want. So if you ask, do you understand? The answer is going to be yes, and you might not get the result that you want. All right? So please keep that in mind. Also, closed loop communication is also used with radio communication. I'll use, let's say, unmooring. The captain goes, please drop line 1. Okay? And the guy doesn't go back and say, yeah. Right? No, that doesn't happen. Okay? Please let go line 1. And the guy goes, yeah, roger that, letting go line 1. Okay? So just to confirm via the radio that he's doing what the request is done. So please keep that in mind. It's a simple idea of closed loop communication, but very, very important. And also when we talk about the Swiss cheese model and the holes in our barriers and stuff like that, good communication, closed loop communication, good work planning, good job description, these are all the small holes in your barriers. So these are little kind of like tips and tricks to hopefully make your barriers stronger and make sure they're put in place and prevent people from getting injured in your workplace. There you go. That is closed loop communication. You understand?